Hey there, mellow gaffers, and welcome to the 1% Better podcast. I'm your host, Heather. It's funny because it rhymes. So, this video is going to be a hard one, just so everybody knows, but it has to be said. When I was fully engulfed in my eating disorder, I was very, very, very ill. I was very, very, very thin. I was the 1%. I'm not saying that because I'm trying to make anyone else feel bad about their eating disorder. That's not it. I'm just trying to give you a picture of what I looked like. When I was in the hospital, and I'll go into that in more detail, but right now it's not the time. But this has to be said. And I'm sitting in an emergency room talking to the doctor, who's amazing. She was so nice and was the head of the eating disorder team. She said to me, "Well, you're going to be staying here a while." And I was in so much denial, like queen of denial. I'm like, "No, I'm fine. What the hell's wrong with you?" Right? No. And she looked right dead in the eyes and said to me, "Do you not get it? You have like 2 weeks to live. Actually, we don't even think you're going to make it that long." And I can't even, and I can't believe I'm going to admit to it. Then she says to me, "What about your kids?" And I looked her dead in the eyes and I said, "Well, they have an amazing stepmom. They'll be fine." How fucked up is that, hey? And I'm saying all this to say because when Slick is in control and you're fully engulfed in your eating disorder, Slick doesn't lose. He doesn't. I know how you feel in your eating disorder. You feel like there's nothing wrong with you. You could probably run from here to Newfoundland and back a couple times and not even feel winded. I understand that. I understand that you're living on adrenaline and you're not sleeping, but you feel great. That everything you're feeling right now is not good. Just so you know, that's bad. Very, very, very bad. But Slick's so good at convincing us that we are perfectly fine and everybody else in the world is the ones that are fucked in the head. No, that's not the truth. And the reason I'm telling this story is because on my TikTok, I learned there was a girl who, and I won't say her name because that's rude, who her and I started eating disorder recovery at the same time. And I started changing and she didn't. And we DM'd back and forth. We weren't like buddies or best friends by any means, but in the beginning we started DMing and then eventually like just didn't anymore, I guess, it's one of those things. And I learned she passed away. Now, I go back to saying Slick doesn't lose. You will not be different than any of the other fallen soldiers that have come before us. I know I'm extremely lucky. I know I am blessed. I don't know, like it's a fucking miracle. Let's just put it that way, right? I believe. I do believe. I have faith and trust me, after all this, my faith has gotten a whole lot more because I look at stuff like this and I think, why her and not me? Why did I stay around? I don't understand. It it fucks me up to a certain point, but Please don't think that you're smarter than everybody else because you fucking aren't. I'm going to tell you that right now. If you are on the side of Slick and you are fully engulfed in your ed and you're doing behaviors and whatever the hell you're going to do, it's not going to get any better. It's going to get worse. And there's the only way out is you choosing recovery or Slick wins. That's it. That's the truth of it. If you don't choose you, Slick will take you out. So I really hope you listen to this episode and really, really think about what I'm saying because it's the truth. Please choose you. 1% better every day.